Hello to everybody, welcome back again. Like I said yesterday, I'm going to be talking about video game creepypastas. The good, the bad, and the ugly. So we got some good ones, got the bad ones, and we got the ugly ones. I don't know which would be worse, the bad ones or the ugly ones. I don't know, I don't really take it. I didn't really take the name for it, but it's a good title, that's what I think about it's good. It's a pretty good title. Anyway, so yeah, that's all I gotta say. Yeah. Video game creepypastas, the good, the bad, the ugly. We're going to be talking about some of them, some classic video game creepypastas. You know them, I know them, everybody knows them. Some are good, some are bad, some are outright ugly, which means they are worse, they are horrible. Some are still well known and still liked to this day, and some are absolutely hated because they were bad. Sonic.exe. I'm going to leave it as there. Leave it as there. Anyways, let's get to work. Let's begin. What we're talking about is Herobrine, which actually has its origin in the story known as White Eyes, which was first posted to the Minecraft forums on July 31st, 2010. It was supposedly posted earlier on 4chan in the V-board section, though we cannot confirm or deny it as a post actually began there. Now, eventually this began spreading across the forums, and a new edited version of the story was created on August 24th on the Minecraft forums, in where the White Eyes creature had a form, which was just a Steve player model, but it now had completely white eyes. Now, eventually, the story we all know was created on August 30th, 2010, in which a player's encounter with the Herobrine creature, as by this point, it had already gotten its name sometime before August 19th. It had been named Herobrine. Now, eventually, it was brought to the general Minecraft playing's attention by a Copeland stream by a user known as Copeland, as that same day he had hosted a live stream where he faked an encounter with Herobrine, and this spread him into major popularity amongst the Minecraft community as videos of sightings, photos of supposed sightings began to spring around. Now, for many years, this live stream was lost, up until this year, actually, when the live stream was actually found, and now this piece of Minecraft history has been preserved. But Herobrine is still ingrained in the Minecraft lexicon, and basically every single player knows who Herobrine is. Most likely people even outside of it most likely know who Herobrine is, as he's even been referenced and mentioned by the people at Mojang who developed Minecraft. He remains well known and well liked to this day. Every player knows him, and he's an iconic part of the classic Minecraft era, and is well remembered and reminisced about from this earlier period, as he's remembered as part of this fond memory for the early days of Minecraft, as he's included in these earlier memories and more fondly remembered days of the early Minecraft days when things like Herobrine existing were seen believable, and even though the game was much smaller, it seemed bigger, and creatures like him could have possibly exist. Overall, it's a good pasta. Next one is Sonic.exe, which was first posted to the Creepypasta wiki on August 9, 2011 by user JC the Hyena. Now, the story is poorly written, full of cliches, and gives the video game creepypasta genre a very bad name, as it's not even scary at all. It's nowhere close to scary, and is poorly constructed, has a very terrible plot, and it is just cheesy and full of cliches. The following year, on August 12th, 2012, a user on GameJolt known as My5Crimson made a fan game. This is the first known fan game of Sonic.exe, and made it one of the most popular creepypastas as it was played by Let's Players, and it's simply titled Sonic.exe, and made it one of the most well-known and iconic creepypastas. Now, eventually, 2 years later, on January 14, 2014, the Sonic.exe creepypasta was removed from the Creepypasta wiki due to being badly written and having too many cliches. Thank goodness they got rid of that thing. Sonic R is a 1997 racing game released for the Sega Saturn on November 18, 1997. Now, the game features a mysterious player known as Tails Doll, which is one of the unlockable characters. And now this character's backstory has never been developed upon or expanded upon at all. It's very mysterious. Now, eventually, rumors and urban legends of a Tails Doll curse began circulating around the internet. And there was mention of this supposed Tails Doll curse goes back to 2005 in the Tales in the Crypt section of the Sonic HQ fan site, which was a collection of short horror stories created by fans of the Sonic franchise. This is the earliest known mention we have of the Tails Doll curse. Now, this site would be updated up until 2011, and eventually in 2013 the site went down. Now, the Tails Doll curse is not known for one exact story which made it famous, They're more of a sort of mythology based around a Tales doll creepypasta character, as less of one specific story, more a bunch of different tales and mixed together to make a mythology of just a certain creepypasta character which has been ingrained in it. But overall, it's an average. It's okay. Of course, it's more of a singular character rather than a story. Most people don't even know any Tales creepypastas and more just the character itself. And yeah, that's all I have to say about it. Say next on to move on. Ben Drowned is a multi-part creepypasta slash ARG which spans over multiple years and spans across websites, posts, and YouTube videos. And the story crosses over has 3 parts to it, which are the Haunted Majora's Mask cartridge, the Moon Children, and Awakening. It all began on September 7th, 2010 with a 4chan post, and this original part continued all up to 2012 when it eventually ended, but eventually kicked off back again in 2020 as the story is finished off. Out of all of these, this is the best written and well made out of all of them, due to being very expansive and very deep, having a lot of lore and story to go around. As of course you gotta go through videos and videos, you gotta go through web pages. It's a very complex and deep story. What ones were basic surface level creepypastas, this one actually has some meat on its bones, because you gotta make hour-long videos by people, multi-part videos sometimes, explaining the story and lore to it. And of course it goes on for years and years. First part went on for 3 years, and eventually he finished it off in 2020. And of course, most people only know the first couple, the 4chan posts, the ones that were posted, the readings that were posted on the YouTube, which just covered the 4chan posts. Most people don't know about the other chapters, Moon Children Awakening. Most people just know about the Haunted Majora's Mask cartridge, but it's a very good one. You gotta read it. So, that was the video. I talked about some good ones, talked about some bad ones, I talked about some outright ugly ones, Sonic.exe. Yeah, that's all I gotta really say. I'm telling the facts, of course we all know the good ones, we all know the bad ones, we all know the ugly ones were, I don't know what I'm gonna be making next. I'm kind of running out of ideas. I take a little bit to really plan out making them over the course of an entire month. Don't worry. There will be a Halloween special, I know that for sure. There will be it. Just wait. You'll see. There will be one on Halloween, yeah. I hope you all liked the video. I worked some time on working and making it. That's all I gotta say, really. Bye, have a nice time.